Farmer was working on his land when he found this. Awesome. A farmer has a mammoth discovery. James Priestell can add prehistoric bones to the list of crops he has harvested. 0216 Mammoth 1. The piece of land where we found the woolly mammoth is going into corn next year, James Priestell explains. He's referring to the unlikely discovery last fall that put the Michigan farmer's name in the media and history books. On his 585-acre farm near Chelsea, Priestell and neighbor Trent Satterthwaite were working on drainage tiles on a field that Priestell had acquired just 60 days earlier. The clay-covered bones that she discovered resemble those of any familiar animal. Priestell contacted Daniel Fisher, director of the Museum of Paleontology at the University of Michigan, who after examining them believed the bones were from prehistoric mammoths. In the past 150 years, only 30 have been discovered in Michigan. Generally, landowners with noteworthy specimens are given time to consider their options: sell, memorizes, donates. In this case, it was the cultivator who wanted to take immediate action. Despite history, if you're a farmer, you have to harvest the crops when you're ready to go, says Priestell, who raises cattle and grows corn, soybeans, wheat, and hay. When Priestell gave Fisher just one day, the paleontologist immediately organized an excavation without even knowing Priestell's intentions for the bones. Several bones, including a skull and tusks, were recovered. The carcass, most likely an adult male mammoth that lived from 11,700 to 15,000 years ago, may have been stored by early human inhabitants in what was a pond. In the end, Priestell and his wife, Melody, decided to donate the find to the University of Michigan's Department of Paleontology. Now the bones of the brittle mammoth, as it was dubbed, are being studied for display in 2016 at the university's Museum of Natural History. For Priestell, next year, we're going to tile the other side, he says. You never know what will happen. Peggy Dudley, co-owner of Diable Equipment, agent for Priestell's AGCO, says with a laugh, now every time they hit something, they'll say, "Oh, what's that?"